set up, and then I have the nodes, and of course, nodes is my array, and we know the rest. So in the next video, let's iterate over our data and display something meaningful on the screen. All right, we're done with our query. And before we go any further, let me just showcase where we can find useful info about the Gatsby plugin image. So remember previously I showed you the reference guides. Well, now let's take a look at the how-to guide, and then we're gonna keep on scrolling, and we're looking for adding images and media, and more specifically how to use Gatsby image plugin. Now they start here from the scratch. Of course, we already covered that one. We know about static images, yada yada yada. We keep on scrolling, and we come to dynamic images. So like I said, in order to set up dynamic images, we need to go with Gatsby image data. That's the field that we're looking for. And as a side note, I'm just looking at this width, and I just remember that I forgot to add it. So let me quickly go back. My apologies. I know that some of you are probably very annoyed by this, but let me close my exporter for a while, and then I'm going to go back to Explorer, and then of course this is my filter. That's not what I want. I'm going to keep on scrolling, and remember we had options for height and width, and in this case, since I'm getting fixed, it only makes sense if I'm going to go with a certain width, and in my case I'm going to go with 200. Keep in mind that yes, technically you can run it without width, it's not going to break, but of course you'll have to do more work in the CSS. And since I want to avoid that, I'm just going to add that option here instead. And let me quickly swing back to the code exporter. And then, like I said, I'm grabbing everything here as far as the page query. The only thing that I'm avoiding is that export, and then I'll copy and paste. Again, you can simply add here a text. I just wanted to go through all the steps, so you're not surprised where I'm getting this info from. All right, that should do it. Now let's swing back. So we have this Gatsby image data, and this is what we're going to pass into our component. And we keep on scrolling, blah, blah, blah. We have display the image. And again, the difference here is that we grab Gatsby image component, and there's also going to be a helper function, which I'm going to cover in the next video. For now, we just need to grab this Gatsby image, and the way it works, again, in their case, they right away showcase with a helper function, but the idea is that we just drill down to that Gatsby image. What was the name? Gatsby image data. This is what we need to pass in the prop by the name of image in the Gatsby image component.